Hello and welcome to Top 10 Temptations. Today, we're exploring the top 10 most terrifying serial killers. Let's jump right in. Number 10. Anatoly Onoprienko, the Beast of Ukraine, from Ukraine, had 52 confirmed victims, active from 1989 to 1996. Onoprienko often killed entire families, breaking into their homes and using a variety of weapons, including guns and hammers. His violent rampages caused widespread fear until he was captured by police in a large-scale operation. Onoprienko confessed to the murders and was sentenced to life in prison, where he died in 2013. Number 9. Andrei Chikatilo, the Butcher of Rostov, from the Soviet Union, had 53 confirmed victims, active from 1978 to 1990. Chikatilo preyed on women and children, luring them with promises of food or money. He would then assault, mutilate, and murder them. His gruesome crimes were uncovered through a combination of forensic evidence and witness accounts. Chikatilo was arrested, confessed to the murders, and was executed in 1994. Number 8. Yang Xinhai, the Monster Killer, from China, had 67 confirmed victims, active from 1999 to 2003. Yang would break into homes at night, often targeting entire families. He used axes, hammers, and shovels to murder his victims, leaving a trail of bloodshed across several provinces. His arrest came after a routine police check. Yang confessed to the murders and was executed in 2004. Number 7. Pedro Rodrigues Filho, Padrinho Matador, from Brazil, had 71 confirmed victims, active from 1967 to 2003. Rodrigues Filho started killing at a young age, often targeting criminals. He claimed to have killed over 100 people, including inmates while in prison. His violent actions were driven by a desire for revenge and vigilante justice. Despite his high body count, he was released from prison in 2007 due to Brazil's laws limiting prison sentences. Number 6. Daniel Camargo Barbosa from Colombia and Ecuador had 72 confirmed victims, active from 1974 to 1986. Camargo targeted young girls, luring them into secluded areas where he would and strangle them. He escaped from prison in Colombia and continued his killing spree in Ecuador. His spree ended when he was captured in Ecuador, where he led police to the graves of many of his victims. Camargo was convicted and imprisoned until he was murdered by a fellow inmate. Number 5. Mikhail Popkov, the werewolf, from Russia, had 78 confirmed victims, active from 1992 to 2010. A former police officer, Popkov targeted women he perceived as immoral, often offering them rides late at night. He would then rape and murder them using various weapons, including axes and knives. His capture came after DNA evidence linked him to the crimes. Popkov confessed to the murders and showed no remorse, claiming he was cleansing society. Number 4. Javed Iqbal from Pakistan had 100 confirmed victims, active from 1998 to 1999. Iqbal targeted homeless boys, luring them to his home with promises of shelter and food. He would then strangle them, dismember their bodies, and dissolve them in acid. His crimes came to light when he sent a detailed confession to the police, along with evidence of his atrocities. Iqbal was arrested and later committed suicide in prison. Number 3. Dr. Harold Shipman, Dr. Death, from the United Kingdom, had 218 confirmed victims, possibly over 250, active from 1975 to 1998. Shipman was a trusted general practitioner who used his position to administer lethal doses of painkillers to his patients, mainly elderly women. His crimes were discovered when an unusual number of deaths in his care raised suspicions. Shipman was eventually convicted of murder, and investigations revealed that he had been killing patients for over 2 decades. Number 2. Luis Garavito, La Bestia, also from Colombia, had 138 confirmed victims, suspected of over 300, active from 1992 to 1999. Garavito targeted boys aged 6 to 16, often those who were homeless or impoverished. He would offer them money or gifts to gain their trust, then take them to secluded areas. Garavito would torture and kill them, typically using a knife. His capture followed a massive manhunt, and he confessed to the murders, leading authorities to many of the graves. Number 1. Pedro Alonso Lopez, known as the Monster of the Andes, operated in Colombia, Ecuador, and Peru, with 110 confirmed victims and claims of over 300, active between 1969 and 1980. Lopez targeted young girls, often from poor or indigenous backgrounds. He would lure them away from marketplaces or remote areas, assault, and strangle them. His crimes were uncovered when a flood revealed a mass grave containing many of his victims. He was eventually arrested in 1980 and confessed to the murders. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great time, and we'll see you in the next video.